Washing all these fighters like we're doing some chores. We're wetting people up like they was walking on shores. No, he's not Habib, but like an eagle, he soars. I'm not talking wild pig, but we get dirty like boars. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, man. Let's go, baby. We get dirty like boars, guys. Not like wild pig, but like boars. I know, like, guys. I'm like this, guys. We're going to be reacting to, not Habib. I was about to say Habib. We're not like eagle, guys, but we soar. We're going to be talking about Khamzat Chimaev in this interview, guys. Because in this interview, he exposed some things, man. He exposed some things, you know. He didn't know. Pretty much in this video, you're gonna see like the UFC's protecting Alex Pereira. That's what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? They're protecting Alex Pereira. But there's so many things we're going to talk about because I remember when DDP Alex was getting pushed, the UFC was okay to push that. But there's a specific reason they're not pushing Khamzat versus Alex Pereira because they know it's going to ruin someone's superstardom. But we're going to talk about that in this video. We're also going to talk about Khamzat addressing the Ian Garry situation because when Ian Garry tried to act like he was and try to punk him, Ian Garry really tried to punk Khamzat and he fell short and he tried to play victim. That pissed me off so much. But Khamzat's going to talk about all that in this video. This is a good interview. Bro, I didn't watch the interview, but I already had like a good vibe of it. Brett and Khamzat, like they have good chemistry together. Like no weird stuff. Like you can see Brett has always kind of been rooting for Khamzat and Khamzat like appreciates it. So like Khamzat in this interview is pretty lively from what I've seen from the clips. But let's watch this full interview. Maybe the fool will see, brother. And let's get a gauge on what Khamzat's really saying here and what I feel about a lot of these situations, especially the Pereira situation.
Is Brett Okamoto from ESPN, joined by the UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev, who joins us from his adopted home in Abu Dhabi. Just hanging out, enjoying, living life. You're in a restaurant. You just finished a good meal, having a cappuccino, man. How are you? How's life?
Yeah, good. Everything is good.
How has your life gotten better since winning the championship?
Money. Make people make money.
A lot of things has changed. More fans, more like people like recognizing me. A lot of. It's hard to have a privacy, but like more money, more everything, more lot of fun.
I knew he was gonna say more money, more sponsors. Look what he's saying. You know, he just cares about the money.
More money, more everything, more lot of sponsors. Like they make my money higher than I usually get. So. And I made more money and outside of the UFC just after the fight.
That's great.
So things like we get double money.
Bro, this guy, simple man, simple man, brother. He makes money a little bit happy, brother. Make money, make happiness.
Yeah, they had Jon Jones over there. What?
Yeah, he was.
What did Jon say about you winning the belt?
Khamzat did take down Jon, you know.
What were your conversations like?
I told him like we trying to be like him. He does everything. He usually fighter wants to do. So it's hard to get that place like he has. But now is my time to become like him.
Glaze.
And we just did some funny like people are posting this wrestling shit things, you know, like I'm always respectful to my guests, you know, so it wasn't me who is trying to take him down. He started first, and then it slowly becomes to the wrestling and this thing. But he's funny. So it wasn't real wrestling. So people like saying, oh, why he takes down like his guest is done. He liked it. He was there shooting, doing funny things around there. Had a good time.
Yeah. He seemed like he was a willing participant.
Obviously, it wasn't real. Like I don't know. He didn't have to clear that up.
When you say that it wasn't real wrestling, though, it did look like he kind of wanted to take him down there when it started to heat up a little bit. It did look like he kind of just
but when wrestling starts, after my body works automatically. When someone starts to wrestle with me, it starts go for that. Or my body's going for takedowns. So it wasn't my choice.
Yeah, well, then he blamed it on the concrete. He said that it was a legit takedown, but he's like, what am I supposed to do on this concrete? That sounds like an excuse to me.
Jon Jones is a legend. I hope so one day I can train with him. We speak about that. Maybe I come to US and to do some training with him.
Yep.
Khamzat is wicked respectful. I like that. He didn't like take. Oh yeah, man, I fucking took. He could have done that. You know, he could have done that. What he didn't do, I respect that too.
Well, the one thing that, not that it would be awkward, but you guys kind of both want the same fight, right? I mean, he wants to come back and fight Alex Pereira, and you would like to move up and fight Alex Pereira. Did you talk about that at all?
Yeah, we were speaking about that as well. That's good fight for him. Good fight for me. Everyone knows that UFC knows that, but UFC don't want to give this guy from me. So, and the guy say, "Oh, I come to your jiu-jitsu, wrestling, grappling. I don't know what." So
Pereira did call out. Oh my god, Pereira called out Khamzat for like a grappling match. I don't know why it hasn't happened. Hopefully, Khamzat stresses right here why it doesn't happen. But dude, do you know how delusional Pereira has to? Yeah, let's go grab. I think Pereira's doing it to like say, yeah, I went to your realm, and then like after he gets whooped, he's probably like, all right, now kickboxing now or something like that. Because like there's got to be like an ulterior motive. I said right? Yeah, ulterior motive. Ah, Shimai, what is it? I think I said it right. You know, ulterior motive.
it's grappling, jiu-jitsu. It's not our job. Our job, UFC fighter. So don't say no for me. And he said he can't fight with Duplessis. He accept the fight, but now he say like, oh, it comes out not good fights. Like, and he say I use like famous also attention därför jag pratar om hans namn. He's more famous. Yeah, he's saying like he's more famous than me. That's why I'm using his name, bro.
What? No, people in the chat could be like, he is more famous. Guys, let's be objectively honest, Let's be honest. Listen, I'm not even going to argue like, okay, we can say, okay, well, I think Pereira is the most famous person ever in the world. And, bro, Russia has a huge population. So does Brazil. Brother, Russia bigger than Brazil, brother. What did Khabib once say to Conor McGregor?
Hey, guys, Irish, only 6 million. Russian, 150 million.
Brother, we have way more numbers. Khamzat is more worldwide known than Alex Pereira, in my opinion. And it could be a hot take, but either way, here, listen, you could argue in the comments, but what you can't argue is, well, guys, I think Dricus Du Plessis is a bigger name than Khamzat Chimaev. Why was Alex Pereira so ready to fight Dricus Du Plessis, but why is he not ready to fight Khamzat Chimaev? Tell me right now why you think that. Well, Kenny, but let's be real, because Dricus Du Plessis is a bigger name. Who doesn't know Dricus Du Shut up! Yeah, man, shut up, boy. You can't even say nothing because you know as well as I know. That's why when you look me in the eyes, you know I'm right. You could argue all day about Khamzat Pereira. We could differ in that. Doesn't matter. You can't differ in saying DDP is a bigger superstar than Khamzat unless you're mentally disabled. And the truth of the matter is, Alex Pereira knew that stylistically Dricus there's more paths to victory. Whereas Khamzat, he knows there's no path to victory. That's why he's not pushing for the fight. Alex Pereira talking about he's only calling my name because I'm more popular than him. You think Khamzat needs popularity from you? Have you lost your mind? Khamzat just sees you as a easy secondary double champ status. That's all. Khamzat sees you as food. Don't try to make it be, well, it's because I'm more popular. That's why he's calling my name. Bro, why were you? Oh man, I could really get into Pereira like calling out Izzy for years and years, chasing people. Like, don't talk about clout chasing. And Khamzat does not need you to chase clout. Everyone in the world who knows Alex Pereira knows Khamzat. I bet there's some Russian people in the world who don't even know who the fuck Alex Pereira is. Who the fuck out? Right. Truth of the matter is, guys, Pereira is not about that Dricus Du Plessis was more popular than Khamzat. That's why he wanted the DDP fight. Is that stylistically it was easier. And you could argue it all you want, but you're going to be wrong if you argue the popularity between DDP and Khamzat. He knows what's up, and he knows what's a real fight. You understand this.
This guy, if I just say hi in my story in Instagram, I make more views on his fight. So I don't think so. This guy more famous than me.
Yeah. He's not,
And him and his coach, what's his name?
Polino.
Is Teixeira, yeah.
Oh,
Teixeira. He's saying like, if he see me like he gonna in hotel or something. Bro, I don't need hotel. You need to come to the UFC. You has a contract. If you want to fight, let's go. Why you saying hotel and stuff? This baby shit, If you want to fight, real fight, we meet somewhere. So let's see.
Wait. Glover said, I didn't know Glover said, there's no way Glover Teixeira said this to Khamzat. What did he say?
If you want to fight, bro, he made like, yeah, Teixeira.
Teixeira.
He's saying like, if he see me like, he gonna in hotel or something. Bro, I don't need hotel. You need to come to the UFC. You has a contract. If you want to fight.
Oh my God, Khamzat just being so respectful talking about coming to UFC, I'll fight you. But dude, if Glover Teixeira at his age, what the heck's he gonna do? Pull guard on Khamzat? Yo, Glover gotta chill, bro. Khamzat would actually be Glover Teixeira and Alex Pereira in the same night. Same night, brother. One after the other, brother.
Let's go. Why you saying hotel and stuff? This baby shit, If you want to fight, real fight, we meet somewhere. So let's see who has a big heart all the way. I don't have problems fight anyway. Hotel, no hotel, whatever.
Yeah, well, that's
So,
true.
but our business is UFC. It's same fight. Go in there, make money, fight, let people watch who is real fighter. Yeah?
He loves making money. One thing about Khamzat is like he would do anything to like put money on the table. I respect it though. You know, he's a grinder. You know, he's handsome, strong, and grinder. I respect this, but you could tell like he's definitely influenced heavy by money. That's why he's even offering Glover, listen, you want to talk shit? Come back in the UFC. I'll beat you and Alex on the same night.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and when you bring up the, you'll fight anywhere. I wasn't even really going to bring this up because I think
Gary,
it's kind of passed on, and you're never.
Yeah, don't bring it up, Brett.
Okay.
Don't bring it up.
Well, I was just gonna, if you wanted to say something about that.
What is that? Garry, Ian Garry. Yeah.
Ian Garry. Yeah.
Why give him more hype?
No problem. No problem. We can speak about him as well. He's also a UFC fighter. We make him famous. He wants it.
Yeah, we make him famous. We made him famous. We did it, baby. We make. See, he said when Khamzat said we, he was looking at me, brother. I couldn't really want to show you.
We make him famous. He wants.
He's looking at me. Yeah, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. You know, he's looking at me. It's like, listen, Ian Garry, we made you famous, but here's the thing, like just because we made you famous doesn't mean you could pipe up against us, bro. Like we the real deal Shaquille O'Neal, you get us. We're the real deal Shaquille O'Neal. So listen, we'll give this guy his 5 seconds of fame, but it's
He want to be a corner, but we make him like, yeah. Why should we do?
When sometimes when like camps are talk,
this cappuccino, he tastes like my cappuccino. It will be so sweet if I get a fight with him.
Yeah. We spitting bars, we spitting one-liners, bro. He got the flow like me, He got the flow like me, He's sweet like cherry, brother. Wait, I made a rap about that once, like sweet like cherry. Some fighters are sweet like cherry. Some are rats like Jerry, and some act tough but they hide under a shell like Garry. Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, he watches my videos.
With Alex?
With Alex and Garry, no problem.
Sometimes when there's talk going back and forth, it's like you can feel like, oh, these two are going to fight, or other times there's talk out there and it's like, but they're never going to fight. What's it feel like for you and Alex? Do you feel like you're kind of going back and forth with him and Teixeira and they're putting out a video and this is all going to lead to something? Or do you think he really has no interest in fighting you?
He's scared.
I don't think so. He wants that fight. He knows about it, and UFC know about it. So I can't say the things what UFC says to him, but it's gonna be not respect for Alex. Because
you guys, and it's this short thing that I'll give Khamzat respect for because they're not gonna speak up on. But that's why you have people like me, brother, handsome content creators who speak on things like this. He said the UFC has talked to me things I can't say because it's disrespect to Alex. The UFC called him Hunter Campbell, Dana White. Here's the thing, kid, Khamzat, you're badass, kid. You're a badass, kid. We can't have you destroy a superstar. I know UFC. Listen, guys. The one thing I noticed about the UFC, they're more open about how like they don't care about anything but business, especially with this Paramount move. It's so significantly obvious, guys, that the UFC, when they contacted Khamzat about this fight, they're like, we can't make it happen because what you would do to Pereira would ruin potential for Pereira fighting anyone else. Like, you would go up and destroy Pereira in every way, shape, or form. So then we can't get a Jon Jones mega fight in the future. Then we can't get maybe an Aspinall fight in the future. So you going in there and beating the dog shit out of him is going to destroy our company. That's what they said to him. The reason Khamzat's saying, I'm going to be respectful, not saying it, because he knows that he's a businessman. He cares about money. We know he cares about money. So he can't say that because if he exposes and leaks messages or leaks like the dialogue that happened, it's going to make Dana White and Hunter not want to work with him as much. So he's doing the right thing here, but that's not my job to do the right thing. I don't need it. I don't have loyalty to anyone. We're independent MMA media, yeah, baby. Independent MMA, yeah, baby, yeah. I know the truth of this happening. They called him and they said that it would be one-sided destruction. Why would they ever book that fight? Why would they make that happen? They literally called him and said, Alex Pereira never hustled with the stars or tussle with the law. He's never even shook his homie hand after they punched you in the jaw. He's nothing but a fraud. So why would he book a fight with you and him? That's what they said. And I respect Khamzat for not saying, but like I said, that's my job.
What the UFC says to me, but it's going to be not respect for Alex. Because everyone knows this guy is not my level, So, he's a good striker, one of the best strikers. I give the respect for him. He has knockout power and everything. Yeah, but brother, like ask whoever 99% in the world who's watching UFC, so they're gonna tell you who is gonna win.
Khamzat's he's very aware. He's just aware. He knows everyone in the world knows. And like even people in the comments who like hate Khamzat, they know the truth. Even if they're gonna say Pereira by first round, deep down they know the truth. No one in the world actually believes Pereira can win, including Pereira.
He knows it. He knows that's why he's running away. Why accept a fight against Duplessis? Why he not accept a fight against me? I beat Duplessis, like I destroyed the guy 5 rounds, but
Well, dude, Duplessis is badass, and he's more popular. He's more popular. He's more popular. That's what people gonna be saying in the comments. It's because DDP more popular. Shut your mouth.
he's saying like, I'm not famous. Was Duplessis famous? And
I would not
Duplessis
say
has
so.
like I don't know. He has like 100 views of his Instagram. Has like 500
views.
million views after the fight. So
So if the UFC does not want you to move up, that you made that very clear. What do they want, and what is the next step for you? Obviously, I mean, everybody wants to know when you're going to fight, how frequently you're going to fight, who you want to fight. What is your mindset like moving forward in the next year?
Actually, for me, not big important. I fight anyone. Like I'm gonna fight anyone. So just important thing they pay good. Alex pay. They're gonna pay good for Alex. You know, like good pay-per-views. Maybe they pay more money for that. That's why I'm pushing for that. But in my weight class, whoever.
He's just a money fiend, bro. He just cares about money. Like his weight class, he probably knows like someone like Imavov is next. I feel like he just probably doesn't see Imavov as like a money. Like Imavov, he'll get paid no matter what. He's a champion. He's gonna get championship revenue, but of course, like Alex Perez come with more money. So you can tell he wants bigger fights. I bet he would take an Adesanya fight in a heartbeat because he knows that's gonna come with more money attached over like even Imavov. So if Adesanya gets a win, but Adesanya hasn't got booked. But yeah, Khamzat, he's really in it for the money, eh? It is what it is.
What about
Imamo, there is Imamo, there is Strickland, there is who is more in the top. Hernandez. The whoever.
All these guys lose. Holy shit.
All of them, I see like big check, good money.
yeah. Does that excite you though? I remember obviously when we were sitting in that kitchen getting ready for the title fight, you said that after you won the belt, you wanted things that excited you. You wanted things that were big. Do those excite you? Do you want to get into camp for those types of fights?
No, just these fights not like make me excited, but I need to do my job. So I need to make money. If there is big name, it is like to make more money, then I will be excited. Because
he's very honest and very realistic. To be fair, everyone they're naming, no offense, the superstar value since Adesanya lost the belt, mama.
if you get like 3 millions for a fight, well, then you have a good name, then you make 5-6 millions. Of course, you're gonna be excited for that. For one guy, you do the double job. So I need that kind of fights. We'll see.
Did he just leak that 3 million get like his salary base as a champion, and then 5-6 million is like the bigger fights? Hey, Shiba.
5-6 million a fight plus the double money that you're talking about with your sponsors outside. The life is really good at that point, huh?
Yeah, it is.
With Imavov, because
Look how happy this nigga gets when he talks about money, though. Yeah, you gotta relax, but the money don't run the world, but the world run money. Okay.
It does seem like Imavov is the top one right now. Do you feel like you already know how that fight is going to go? You have trained with him, right? But I'm not sure how much.
Yeah, we didn't train MMA. We just wrestled a little bit. My wrestling skills, but I don't know his striking skills. It wasn't MMA. I was there. I just tried to help him. He's a good guy. I know him. Like he knows me. We know each other. If you ask me, I don't want to fight this guy because he's like we know each other. Like
interesting.
Like a Muslim, and he's from Dagestan. You know how it's Dagestan Chechen people like. So it will be like a lot of drama on the internet or all these shit things. So I don't like about it. But if you see wants it, so I never gonna say no. If the guy wants it, I tell his manager as well, hey, brother, if
Imavov, of course, wants this fight, by the way.
That's what he wants, I will be open. If he says he can wait till I move up, I will be wait. I'm like not gonna say no. I want to fight this guy. So
I get it.
For me, it doesn't matter. Whatever he decide, she decide. We'll see. there is a lot of other guys as well. Strickland win against him, so maybe they can do rematch, or I can fight Strickland, or I can fight.
Yo, this is all so easy for me. You can tell by the way he's talking about him. Strickland, actually, I think that would actually sell because Strickland swears to get beat Khamzat, and you just get his. Oh man.
The leader, or I don't know, whoever. A lot of options, but I wanna for sure one more fight. I'm gonna roll one more weight class up. That's
You're
true.
You're gonna
I need
move
the
up.
one of that.
Yeah.
One more fight, and I'm move up next weight class.
One more, only one more, and then you want to move up.
So this tells me one and two things. One, it tells me that like maybe he's not interested in the weight class anymore. But two, it tells me that he definitely feels comfortable about weighing light heavyweight. And let's be real, Alta Pereira beat Ankalaev, Azamat, bro. I don't think anyone could actually beat Khamzat at light heavyweight. That's for another story, man. Maybe I'll make a video on that, like how I think they match up. But if Khamzat can make the weight appropriately and get up to that weight, I don't see how he loses to anyone if he does lose it. Like I feel like Khamzat stylistically is just a nightmare for anyone in the grappling. If he could get up to the weight comfortably, though, I feel like it's to get to the weight and then put on muscle because he fought at 170 at a point in his life. Unless he's Khalil Roundtree maxing. Was it Khalil Roundtree did that? Who's fought like multiple weight classes? Was it Khalil? I don't know if it's Khalil. I think it was somebody. But if he's one of those people who could actually go to different weight classes and like have success there, then I'll be impressed. But I don't know. Like some of these guys are like 205 on fight night, but they're 205 on weigh-ins, but they're like 230 guys on fight night. So, it's tough. It's tough.
I kind of feel like, well, do you really want the Strickland fight? Does it matter to you? It just seems like that would be the one with the most heat. You guys have there's been this little back and forth. He said a lot of things about you.
That will be funny fight. Funny interviews, funny like a lot of things gonna happen about that as well. But he lost a lot of fights. He has to win one fight. I think he lost last two fights. Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost no. Oh, DDP back to back. I think no. He lost. No, he's won it out of his last three, but two of those losses were DDP.
Well, just the title fight about a year ago. Yeah.
Because he lost against the guy who I beat. Like I destroyed like 5 rounds. Like that's why he has to win one fight. But if they give him like all that, who cares? Yeah, UFC, they make sure if they think like this is good. Yeah, let's go. Let's go Rumble.
Yep. The last thing I'll ask you is always the question everybody wants to know, Khamzat, is how much will we see you? I think a lot of people, you had said you wanted to fight in Abu Dhabi. I don't know if you guys ever discussed that seriously back in October.
I'm pretty sure Khamzat's injured right now, like as we speak, like during this interview. But coming back after Ramadan, I know that much, which is not even bad. Like he's more active than Ilya, but people are gonna cry because it's Khamzat,
So now it's been since August, and you said you were gonna get a small procedure.
I was about that serious. I told them like, yes, I'm ready for Abu Dhabi. So, but I thought I'm gonna fight this. The leader, or the LDR or.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy. I thought you're gonna fight him, but he accepted the fight against the other guy, and he lost.
Mm-hmm.
The rider. Oh, he's talking about the rider. He said the Lindsay. You mean the rider? Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Or he win, or he lost. Yeah. They didn't give. Well, we'll see. But I had the small operation now, so I can train. One more week I have to rest. So next week I will be. Thanks God, I will be training. We'll be back soon in US. Prepare for me fight. Straight away after Ramadan, 1-2 months. Prepare for the fight. 6 weeks. We'll be ready.
Yeah. So it feels like.
I hope I can fight. Finally, not once a year, like 3 times, 4 times a year.
Yeah, man, that would be great to see you more than once a year. And it sounds like we'll see you in 2 weight classes.
No more problems with visa and stuff. Donald Trump is here.
Finally.
Business is going on.
Yeah, man. This is what we've been waiting for. Title and also activity, being able to travel and take any fight.
I'm every day fighting in the gym. So then it's you're fighting in the cage and you're making money, and like that's perfect. So I was being like in the gym working every day, once a year, and then fight once a year and make money. It's not a lot of money. I mean, I spend a lot of money with my team. That's why it's hard for me just fight one. Now it's 4 times, it will be good.
For sure, man.
Yeah, people got to realize inactivity doesn't just hurt us guys. It hurts the fighter who's actually not getting paid.
Well, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. I'm very, very happy for you. I'm happy that, everything's worked out. The belt's in Chechnya. It's in Abu Dhabi. You look happy, and then we'll get you active in 2026, man. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Thank you very much, bro.
All right, guys, man. That was it, bro. No, that was it. I actually like this interview. Khamzat, he has a good vibe. Khamzat's just like, he's one of those people who I feel like when he speaks, he like be mumble maxing, but he's actually one of those people who I feel like are more likable in the UFC. We're probably going to see a more active Khamzat, but really the point of this video is to kind of like look at the Pereira situation and like show that Pereira's really ducking, bro. He's scared of us. Scared of us because he knows consequences. He knows the consequences, But yeah, with Khamzat wanting one fight thing to move up, I could see why people are going to be opposed to that. But honestly, I don't really care what Khamzat does. I just want to see fights that are competitive. And I'll be real, when I look at Khamzat versus anyone in the middleweight division, I don't see a competitive fight for him. It used to be DeRuyter. I used to actually think DeRuyter would be the hardest fight stylistically. So, like, I'm in a weird spot right now where I just want to see competitive fights and across all weight classes. And if Pereira is really going to run away and duck, then so be it. If the UFC is going to protect Pereira, so be it. But at least give us some competitive fights for Khamzat, or else he's never going to lose and just going to run that division with an iron fist, And, yeah, I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. That's it for me, and God bless. 2, 3, 4.